Hi, my name is Josh Cohn. I live in Cranston, Rhode Island. You hear a lot from LNG components that it has a great safety record, and it might be true that compared to other fossil fuels, LNG is moderately safer. I'm not really sure, but even within just the past year, we've had 2 serious safety incidents involving fossil fuel infrastructure here in Providence, and specifically right near where this proposed facility would be. A train car carrying 30,000 gallons of the highly volatile and flammable liquid fuel ethanol derailed at the Motiva facility in early March. And then just a few weeks later, a National Grid operated high pressure gas transmission line facility on Allen's Avenue ruptured and blew through the road surface, leaking gas into the air, which, by the way, I don't know if you saw any of the videos online, it sounded like a jet engine. I don't know if, sound is an indicator of severity, but it didn't sound good. That train derailment happened within a half mile of this proposed facility, and the gas leak happened within 2 miles of the proposed facility. And 2 miles is the evacuation radius that was used in Plymouth, Washington, when a processing vessel next to an LNG storage tank ruptured and caused an explosion in 2014. So that leak occurred also, within what would be the evacuation zone, and also occurred right down the street from, as we all know, a multi-hospital complex, which includes our state's children's hospital, and as someone mentioned earlier, Rhode Island's only level 1 trauma center. So, if there was a disaster, that's not a very good thing. We'd have literally nowhere to bring victims because we'd have to evacuate the area where we bring them. And it's not just the dangers of LNG to consider here, it's also the compounding dangers of siting an additional LNG facility next to a whole bunch of other toxic infrastructure that's already there, including the Motiva facility, existing LNG storage tanks, and the Univar chemical storage site. And the chemicals stored by Univar, I hear, are actually more dangerous and potentially more hazardous than LNG if they leak out into the air. That 2-mile hazard zone I mentioned is within that area. We've heard a couple of times already tonight that there are thousands of people who live there. I personally live about 2 miles away from there, so I would also be within that radius. In a 14-mile radius, which is what's often used for some of the chemicals stored by Univar, there are over 300 schools and over 100,000 children. So those are just some of the reasons why this is a really, really bad idea. You've heard a lot more from environmental to social, and so I urge you, please don't support it. Thanks.